I have returned. I have returned. I have returned to see. We're gonna see Chloe's dirty shoes on my bed. Unbelievable.
And then her walkie went off, and I heard that someone was creeping around an abandoned building. I didn't... I didn't really need the skeezy professor to tell me it was you. Max? You're kind of... staring a lot.
Sorry, I think I might be in shock.
Sure. Blast from the past and all.
She said it so naturally. Like she had no idea how insane it sounded. Like she'd never died.
Max, we have a lot to catch up on. But I've been awake since Indianapolis.
Of course. Take my bed. We'll talk in the morning.
Thank you for understanding.
I'm not sure I understand anything right now. But I'm glad you're here. Come on, the bedroom's upstairs.
Thanks.
I spent all
right.
night thinking of explanations. It was a dream, a hallucination. It was Sophie playing the world's sickest prank. But it's her, in 1,000 little ways. In every way.
I don't think Sophie can shapeshift into somebody she hasn't met before. If she could, that would be way too OP.
You gonna sit there all night?
Just resting my legs. It's been a long, strange day. I'll tell you about it in the... She didn't vanish overnight. I can let her out of my sight for a minute or two. So, Max, what's it gonna take to get ready for the strangest conversation of your life? I guess I'm checking. I don't know what to say.
Campus security alert reminder: the Fremont Street section of Lakeport is currently closed to all students and personnel. Any students found processing or trespassing will be subject to disciplinary action. Diamond, how's life on the road? Everything okay? I'd love to hear from you. Call me sometime. I'm at Abraxas' house. You used to live here, right? There's some pretty sketchy stuff going on here. I'm worried about Abraxas and the school. Not to mention you. Please call me sometime soon. All right. Let's see. Are you ready to talk yet? It's important. I think so. I have some very pressing matters to explore first. Of the administration variety. What do you mean? Something with your mom? You'll see soon enough, darling. Don't go stressing your pretty little head. Please stop. I can't handle more bad southern accent. Bad? I worked on that accent for weeks. It's extremely authentic. If you say so.
Chloe when she wakes up, but I can guess that she will be cold, hungry, and in need of coffee. Moses says this telescope is an embarrassment, but it helps me look at birds on the lake just fine. Moses collected a few weird artifacts from the merge. He thinks they're fascinating. I think they're horrifying.
Yeah, so in the last game when the timeline split, so Sophie died in one timeline and survived in the other. So the flyer was where there would be flyers for her celebration of life. There was flyers for a party at the Turtle. Fireplace.
I know I'm very anti-fire right now, but the place is freezing.
Laptop.
If I hadn't been there last night, Would Loretta be here now?
Max, I just got home. I don't even know what to think. First of all, thank you. If you hadn't stayed so calm, I don't know what would have happened. I was questioned by the police, questioned them in turn until they took my recorder. I'm in trouble for trespassing, but the proof I uncovered was worth it. Lakeport County Court ordered a stay of demolition a week ago. What happened last night was illegal. Somebody wants that building to come down, and they're willing to break the law to make it happen. I'm going to confront President Teller today. I think you and I both deserve answers, Loretta.
Diamond is worried about Sophie? I haven't heard from either of them in months. And they were off together?
Max, sorry I hadn't responded to your text. I know you want to know about my trip and what's going on with but we need to talk about Sophie. From what she's told me, you know about her little secret. So Sophie has been shapeshifting, like a lot. 8 months ago, it was an occasional thing, but then it was a whole day or weekend as some random person, like she was trying to be anyone but herself. We stopped in a town a few months ago, and Safi hit it off with a girl named Ivy. I thought we might slow down for a bit, but then they had a fight. When we hit the road again, Sophie started living as Ivy full time. So weird. We've had a bit of a falling out last month, and I think she might be headed back to Caledon. I don't know what she wants, but keep an eye out. She's not in a good place right now.
What's going on, Sophie? How do I help you?
A text message from Moses? Should have guessed. Oh, wait. No. Maybe I couldn't wait. Maybe. But I couldn't wait. Oh, I heard from Diamond. Whoa, how is she? She's, I think, okay. Maybe a bit confused. She's worried about Sophie. I don't think their trip turned out how either of them wanted. Damn, I've been reaching out to her. I'll reach out again. Just glad she's okay.
Where did she come from? Literally, metaphysically. I'll take any answers I can get. It's my birthday. Again.
Happy
Is
birthday,
Chloe's
Max.
return some kind of birthday wish come true? No, that's crazy. I should just stop trying to plan my week. It seems to invite chaos. I wasn't planning on being home this weekend. There's nothing in my fridge but film.
Make the coffee.
Yikes. I didn't even notice where we parked last night. Better move it. But where did she leave her keys?
Again, I don't know why you need to put a muffin on a plate. It's a muffin. I guess Max likes to be fancy.
Wakey, wakey. Hazel's a great agent, and she put so much work into this weekend. I hope she eventually forgives me.
Max, I got all the prints of all your favorites. And a couple of mine as well. Have a look and bring 3 to 4 with you this weekend. I'll see you at the hotel at 9 a.m. with a schedule for the day. Don't stress about it. Just take it one terrifying encounter at a time. We need keys. Oh, what's this?
If you stay in one place long enough, restaurants learn your birthday. Cute or creepy?
Man, this house, honestly. Being right here on campus, this would be the freaking dream, man.
It's not snooping if it's Chloe, right? This design must be Chloe's handiwork. Her doodles have gotten a lot more polished ever since. Ever since. I wanted to ask her 1,000 questions, but she barely had the energy to get upstairs. She certainly didn't stop by because she was in the neighborhood.
Hey, it's Hot Dog Man. Whoever it was, it never stopped you before. Whoever it was, it never stopped you before, Max. True.
Flannel, band tees, and artfully ripped tank tops.
Oh,
Classic Chloe.
there's the keys.
Of course, that would be too easy.
Max the Snoop Caulfield. Can't have no kind of privacy around Max. It's just not allowed. Let's see. What am I missing here? Sketchbook.
Chloe's a band manager? In a weekend full of surprises? I guess that's the least surprising. There you are.
Wait, where's our cat? We have a cat. Or we had a cat. Do we have to get rid... Do we have to get rid of our cat?
Max. Somebody did well for herself. How did Max wind up in the world's bougiest log cabin? What the? That was the girl at the bar last night. Max thinks her name is Sophie? Coffee. She's awake. What's the connection with this Sophie person and Max? Wait, is it Saturday? I showed up on Max's birthday. But why is she here and not on this trip?
Let's see.
This is from that film festival in Boise. 2 days of movies that made me want to claw my eyes out, but she never stopped smiling. I've been avoiding mirrors for days.
Oh, yeah.
I probably look as crazy as I sound.
Last time we looked in the mirror, we ended up in the,
This is from that film festival in Boise. 2 days of movies that made me want to claw my eyes out, but
in the lighthouse.
she never stopped smiling.
The lighthouse place.
She told me to take the bed and then pretended to go downstairs. But when I peeked later on, she was definitely still watching me. It's been years. What has she been up to? She's photographed everything under the sun, but she's saving space for more. God, this girl.
I would enjoy watching Chloe try to watch pretentious film festival movies. Yeah.
Now she can talk about f-stops and shutter speeds to her heart's
It would
content.
definitely be hilarious. Because, you know, she'd be talking the entire time. Which I know people
Is she
Some people
moving
hate
out of
that.
her urban decay phase?
I do too.
What's next in the Max Caulfield oeuvre?
But only in certain types of films. Only in certain types of films. We have a little we have like a independent and indie movie theater, and they show all the independent movies, as well as a bunch of classic movies, but it's usually pretty relaxed. It's usually pretty relaxed. Like the upper floor, it used to be like a more like a stage, for it's like really old, for like performances, for stage performances. Really old building though, so it has like an upper gallery that has like stadium seating, which the seating up there sucks, but so you can watch it kind of movie theater style if you wanted to, if you're in the upper balcony. On the lower floors, they just have a bunch of like tables and chairs, like a restaurant, and they don't have any. They only have like regular concession, like popcorn and candy and stuff, but they let you bring in your own food. So you're watching literally sitting at a table, with you can bring in pizza if you want. So yeah, it kind of invites people that talk during the films. There's also kind of the pretentious theater at the same time. It's kind of a cool spot. I don't go there very often though. I don't watch a lot of.
If Max was gonna try and replace me with someone,
I don't watch too much independent films. It's unique. Yeah, it's really cool.
Is so beautiful. It makes me want to throw up. Her life is so full now. Max knows the woman from the lighthouse? And her name is also Sophie? What the hell? Max has a whole new life here. Maybe I shouldn't have come. Come on. It'll be okay. It's Max.
She still drives like a teenager. Some things never...
Trying to steal my truck?
Just joyriding it to a parking space.
How long has it been? A year? A decade? I'm not really sure anymore.
Good to see you. How are you here?
Chloe, how are you here right now?
I drove? Not really the question I was expecting. And before you say anything, I know I should have called first. I just figured I'd know what the fuck to say when I was looking at you.
Okay.
Max, were we gonna tell her
Floor is yours.
she died? In some sequences, you can pick choices for both Max and Chloe, shaping the direction of their relationship.
Lately, I keep getting these... I don't know... visions? It's been happening for a minute, but they're getting worse. It seemed like maybe some time fuckery took place, so I figured I'd come ask the time fucker herself.
What kind of visions?
Nightmares, memories. I can't remember what we said last time. I think we said nightmares. Memories?
I have memories of things that never happened. I have dreams that really don't feel like dreams. And lately, I keep seeing this dark-haired woman, who just so happens to be on your photo wall. Who's Safi?
A former friend. What is happening? I would have said a former friend last time. We're gonna go with what is happening.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to understand what is happening right now.
Me too, Max. Glad we're on the same page here.
Safi and I were friends once.
And who's the friend on your dresser? Your second friend named Safi?
This is gonna sound crazy, but it's the same person. Safi can shapeshift.
So this place is... what? Like some freaky power academy?
No, not at all. It's a coincidence, as far as I know.
Never a dull fucking moment with you. Any idea why your friend is in my dreamscape? Or is that a coincidence too?
I'm not sure. What else do you see in your visions besides her?
Me? Dying on the Blackwell bathroom floor. I know it's not real, but it feels so... And when I met your friend last night, she looked at me like she'd seen a ghost. I know you saved me, but I'm starting to wonder if... maybe you didn't.
Okay.
Did I die?
You die.
I saved you. Then, when the storm came, you asked me to go back and undo it. You saved Arcadia Bay. When you died, a decade ago.
Did you do this? What's happening? I don't think we got this dialogue. I don't think we got this dialogue last time. What's happening? Did you do this?
Max, did you do this? Did you beat the devil in a fiddle contest?
This isn't funny.
It's a little funny.
It's my death. I decide what's funny or not.
Exactly.
Hold on. I remember everything that happened after that. We spent years on the road together. Didn't we?
I spent years on the road. But I was alone. I know this is weird, but what if your memories are what would have happened if you lived? Or what did happen, just to some other version of us? Talk to me. How are you feeling?
Fucked up beyond measure. Scared? We'll go with fucked up beyond measure.
I feel like my brain is discovering whole new ways to be insane. I might not be good company right now.
I thought I'd never see you again. Be as crazy as you want. I'm not going anywhere.
But what the hell happened? How am I here right now?
I wonder how long she's been back.
Let's back up.
I guess maybe.
When did the vision start?
Because Joyce texted her. We don't know when,
Was it
though.
just before Christmas?
How did you know that?
Because last December, my friend Safi lost control of her powers. She had sort of a mental breakdown.
I heard someone's voice, begging you to shoot her. Did you?
No, not this time. I mean, it's complicated. But no. For a while, there were two separate realities. One where Safi was alive, one where she was dead. I managed to merge them back together. But maybe I merged more than that? It's only a theory.
Okay, so
We should talk
Chloe's
to my
only been
friend
around
Moses.
for a year?
He's been studying my powers. He'll want to hear about your visions.
This is so strange. I have this brain full of memories of our time on the road together, but it's not even us.
That's incredible. What was it like?
Ups and downs, who cares?
We had a lot of good years together. Then, my memory's fuzzy, but you were depressed. Guilty about Arcadia Bay.
Can't imagine. Having one death on my conscience was bad enough.
So wait, even the week we spent together in high school didn't happen. I was already dead.
I guess not.
Oh, this is great. My best friend abandons me, and I have a decade-long hallucination of a friend who didn't.
Oof. That week was real. I'm sorry? Hmm.
I'm sorry I didn't call after I moved. But if you remember that week, you know I've apologized for this before.
To who? Some other Chloe in the multiverse of Chloes? She might have forgiven you already, but I wasn't there. I feel so weird. There's so much I don't know, and half of what I do know isn't real.
Well, maybe I can catch you up. I can tell you how reality worked for me, at least.
Okay. How was the funeral? How was my mom? Ooh.
How did my mom take it?
About how you'd expect. David was there for her, but he was a mess too.
That guy contains multitudes. Remember when we visited him at that hippie camp and... God damn it, never mind.
I'm sorry, Chloe.
Hippie camp.
What can I do?
Wait, what?
Max, I don't need you to do anything. I'm not some problem for you to solve.
Professor Caulfield, it's security.
Oh, what?
What are you doing? Don't answer!
Hmm?
We're adults. We don't need to hide from the security guard anymore.
Max?
Good morning, Professor.
Hello.
Are you expecting a prospective graduate student this weekend?
In Arizona.
Am I...
With Karen.
Yes. Sorry. Was I supposed to clear it with you? I'm still learning the ropes.
That's all right. But I will warn you, not only was she in a bar fight last night, she was also clearly lying about her intentions here. I will be tracking her as a security risk while on campus.
Don't you have more important things to do? Like the school's about to be... Remember, they helped Sean and Daniel? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, now I remember. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting... Oh, yeah, okay. Good to know. Don't worry about her. Don't worry about her. Yeah, you should probably be worrying about the clear tensions on campus. And the fact that the Abraxas house is like an open rebellion. Maybe worry about that. And Barfight's doing a lot of heavy lifting. She literally just pushed a guy and he fell over.
Thanks for the warning, Noelle, but she's perfectly safe.
Due respect, ma'am, but it's my job to determine that.
Well, if that's everything, I should get back to my dark room.
Have a good weekend.
Interesting. She didn't ask about her car.
You're the worst. Did you get in a fight last night?
You shove one townie and suddenly you're a danger to the school.
So, catch me up on you. What did Max Caulfield do after she saved a town?
Ran away from it as fast as I could. Your mom gave me your truck. I went to all the places you and Rachel had wanted to go.
I was haunted. I was empty. Haunted? I think.
I went through towns like a ghost. Just looking for empty buildings so I could haunt them with my camera. At some point, I accidentally became a semi-famous photographer. Last year, I came here as a visiting artist, and now I'm a teacher.
And you've been here for what? A year? Make any friends? Date any babes?
I did get close to someone. You'd like her. She's a bartender in town.
What? The girl with the Princess Leia buns? I met her. She's cute. So what happened?
Same thing that always happens.
She had issues with my powers. It wasn't her fault. I'm a lot to handle.
Not that I wasn't happy to do it, but want to tell me why I saved your ass from a demolition site?
Only if you're ready for more time fuckery. If I don't do something to stop it, the whole school will be on fire by tomorrow night.
Okay, so what does future Max think caused it?
It's arson. A protest got out of hand. It's arson. It's arson. But that's what we said last time. So we'll switch it up.
There was a protest the same day as the fire. I know people are mad at Caledon, but something must have happened to really set them off. My friends, my students, they're in danger. And right now, I don't know enough to do anything about it.
And you're sure you want to do something? Not worried about causing a storm?
I'm terrified of it. But I understand my powers better now. And I can't just sit back when I have a chance to save everyone. That house belongs to Abraxas, Caledon's secret society. And our president has a weird interest in it. I have questions for both.
That Moses guy you mentioned, do you think he'd be willing to meet with me?
I think he'd give his favorite telescope to meet with you. He should be in his office now. I'll take you.
Hey, how are you feeling about me being here with all this going on?
Anxious, delighted. So we said delighted. I'm sure we said delighted last time, but we're gonna go with anxious.
Considering the circumstances, I wish you were 1,000 miles away from all this.
Yeah. But it's kinda cool to see you in Super Max mode again.
Your visions, the fire, we'll figure it all out. I'm just so glad you're here.
Well, good. I guess I'll stick around.
Mm-hmm.
that what I think it is?
Mm-hmm.
You assholes have your own observatory? Okay. I know we have a fire and an existential crisis to solve, but I am definitely breaking in there tonight. Earth to Max. You good?
Sorry. I just still can't believe it. You're really here.
Listen, if I'm gonna feel okay about being here with everything you have going on, I don't want to be weighing you down.
You're not.
Good. Then let's split up. I'll go up to the Science Palace and meet your friend while you go focus on the firefuckers.
No. You're right, was what we did last time for sure, so we're gonna go with no.
No, I'll walk you there.
Max, I've navigated stairs before. Go. Get some answers. I'll call you soon.
Oh, jeez. Oh, why is it so loud?
Chloe!
I don't know why that was so loud, jeez.
I'm okay, you goober. Now go.
Good luck. She must have come looking for me, and I wasn't here. She found Moses, and she... But I'm here now. And this time, I will make sure nothing happens to her. Hard to think about anything besides Chloe at the moment. But if I want her to remain alive, I need to start
I
finding
love how
answers
Owen's
now.
photo is like all red and fiery.
Where can I dig up more information on Abraxas?
I don't know if
Maybe
I
I
did I
can
notice
find
that. I
someone
don't know
to
if I
help
noticed
me.
that last time.
Yasmin was far from perfect, but damn do I miss having her in charge.
Chloe. Oh, we read this last time, but hey, let me know if you need me to come meet up with you. The admin building isn't too far. Max, you literally just walked away from me. I haven't even made it up the stairs yet. To be fair, though, I'm not sure this staircase has an end to it. If I wasn't already, if I wasn't dead already, this walk would do it. Don't joke about that. Deal. Okay, I've climbed Mount Science. I'm heading in. Good luck. Send updates. Update. I was wrong. There are more stairs. Let's see. Are you going to give me any more than that? Honestly, I don't think my thumbs can handle the amount of explanation it requires. Oh, wait, hold on. Sure, I'm ready to receive your mystery guest. Speaking of, you broke into the Abraxas house last night, right? Yes. But how? I connected some of the dots between my police scanner and the security text blasts. And knowing you, didn't we agree not to make any major changes? I wasn't trying to. I was looking around outside and and I saw something strange. Oh, that was the Loretta walk. Okay, saw something strange. Next thing I know, I was in the basement with Loretta. Sirens started blaring, and the house almost came down on our heads. That's what the Loretta walk was, because she was killed, right? In that time, in the original timeline, Loretta died because they demolished the house and it collapsed on her. Wait, Loretta? Didn't you say something about her in the original fire? Yes, Loretta March. But what's the connection? I don't know, but I'm realizing we need to start collecting everything you find. We have no idea what might be important yet. Or no, she couldn't have died. I want you to send me everything related to the fire. I'll transcribe and catalog it all and create a database of any evidence for us to review later. We'll do, Mrs. Because it can't be If they demolished the Abraxas house in the original timeline with Loretta in it, well, regardless if she's in it or not, they wouldn't then set Abraxas house on fire if it's already been demolished. Unless they sent the neighborhood on fire, because we found that flyer saying that they wanted the entire neighborhood. So maybe, I assumed it was Brax's house that was set on fire, but maybe it wasn't.
Can I put my International Photography Award in here?
Maybe
we get Owen to take me seriously.
Maybe Abraxas house was demolished.
The Caledon rebrand is beginning.
Loretta was killed, and then the rest of the neighborhood was set on fire, so that Caledon can buy it up and develop the land.
Did someone vandalize this plaque? Or are they trying to add to Gretchen's list of accomplishments?
Oh, Loretta, hello.
Good morning.
Max, perfect timing. We need to debrief. What happened last night was terrifying. I hope you're taking care of yourself.
Thank you. How are you doing?
What's your deal? Why are we chasing the same story?
Worried about Owen. Worried about Abraxas.
Our new president has a lot of plans for Caledon. It appears that Abraxas is standing in the way of those plans. My turn. How are you doing?
I'm coping, honestly. I think it would help me get some closure if I understood what happened last night.
You're bullshitting me?
Are you just trying to get my guard down so you can ask more questions?
Only like 30%. Nobody's been able to take them on, ever. The Caledon Crier has been publishing for 60 years. You know what's in their archives? Puff pieces on how Abraxas throws the best parties. I've searched Abraxas and every other creepy occult word I could think of. Nothing of substance.
I'll make you a deal. In lieu of any more grilling, how about I find you some more search terms? Then we can pool our research.
I am going to do this pretty much the same way.
I'll consider it.
Because I do want to uncover more.
Abraxas has a lot of secrets. It's time somebody cracked them.
And I'm pretty sure if we don't get this information, we can't uncover as many secrets as we need to.
If a bunch of rowdy Abraxans start building a bonfire, it could get bad fast.
Oh, the bonfire. I completely forgot about the bonfire. So maybe the bonfire got out of control, set the whole neighborhood up. But that's too convenient. That is way too convenient. There needs to be more. Because that neighborhood is what Owen wants, not just the Abraxas house.
I always thought Abraxas was creepy. But at least it's the least creepy rooster-reptile hybrid.
I don't think we actually have to read these.
Vin adores Jack Parsons. I wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Vin thing.
And we've read through all these in our last run, so. Any more? Bonfire, Jack Parsons.
can you try Bonfire? A few Labor Day parties, a production of The Arsonists, and... Oh.
Look at the date. That's this weekend. Do they have an annual bonfire? Ugh.
They misspelled Abraxas. Amateurs.
I mean, it's a student newspaper. You're all amateurs.
Lamau.
Excuse you.
Bonfire at a secret society house raises questions. A large bonfire at the Abraxas house got out of control and spread to the lawn on Saturday. Lakeport Fire Department was called, and we know that there is a burn notice. There's a should be a red flag warning in the states is what we use. It means you're not supposed to burn. The Lakeport Fire Department was called to 3180 Fremont Street after several neighbors noticed the smell of smoke. When the fire department arrived, the flames were mostly extinguished. The society issued a statement this morning apologizing for the fire and assuring the community that no underage drinking took place. The brush with the police comes after the society has been implicated in several high-profile pranks and hosted last year's memorable Krampus party. Well, memorable for those of us who weren't taken to the ER for alcohol poisoning. Some students defend the society's antics, while others feel that Abraxas has strayed too far from its occult roots. Okay.
Try Jack Parsons. One article. Already read this one. I told you. Puff pieces.
When I heard about Diamond,
I'm actually going to reread this one.
That's when I really started digging into Abraxas.
Abraxas promises stability amid turmoil. The Abraxas Society is reeling from the sudden departure of their president, Diamond Washington, after one semester in power. Abraxans were surprised to discover that the president's quarters were vacant on Monday morning. 2 weeks before the end of the semester, Washington left a note saying that she was leaving school and resigning from the presidency, but did not offer any explanations. Abraxas is currently scheduling an emergency election for the presidency, and some members are wondering if the group is in trouble. However, Vin Lang, the previous president, thinks the society has a bright future. Listen, being the president is hard, but it's not go off the grid hard, Lang said. When I got to Caledon, I was a gawky theater kid with a crush on Jack Parsons. Abraxas was a beautiful refuge from the stress of college, and its members have gone on to do great things in many industries. Lang himself may be proof of Abraxas's magic touch. He recently celebrated a promotion to Director of Administration at Caledon, and was just named the first ever recipient of the school's Regent Chair grant, which allows him to pursue an MBA.
Look for Gretchen Kostov. The founder of the newspaper? There's gonna be a lot. Okay. Several articles written by her, a few reviews of her films, and...
The Abraxas Society wasn't always the Abraxas Society.
But it seems like the occultist stuff was there from the beginning.
Women's Equality League reports changes. The Caledon's Women Equality League is changing their name next year. The group is inviting members to submit ideas for new names, which will be voted on the upcoming semester. The league has already seen many changes in the last decade. Founder Gretchen Kostov had to fight an uphill battle. First, when establishing the group, and later when finding them housing off campus. At the time, according to Lakeport law, any house with two or more unrelated women living together was legally a brothel. All right. Since setting up residency at 3180 Fremont Street, the group has hosted numerous anti-war protests and seasonal occult rituals. While members are tight-lipped about their ceremonies, several members have stated the group is neither a cult nor a coven. The league started allowing male members last year, perhaps promoting this name change? Gretchen Kostov, the League founder, on the porch of their Fremont Street headquarters, 1964. Okay, I was like, which war? Which war are they protesting? Vietnam. Okay, Vietnam War.
So, what do we know?
That Abraxas has been getting away with mayhem for decades. They could do anything to anyone, and we'd never know.
But the party wasn't on just any day. Is there something special about this weekend? I'll be right back.
Make sure we didn't miss any books. I don't think we did.
Mabon. That's it.
Mabon, okay.
But what is it?
This could be it. The start of the fire. The end of the school.
Okay, we saw that one already.
A harvest festival? Perfect place to light a bonfire.
Okay.
Vin adores Jack Parsons.
Just wanna
I
check.
wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Vin thing. If a bunch of rowdy Abraxans start building a bonfire, it could get bad fast.
Yes, fire and alcohol do not mix. I wasn't at this bonfire, but one of my buddies, he was having a bonfire, and he ended up using, at first, not enough gasoline, so it didn't catch, or he didn't use gas at first. He just tried to use just some kindling to start it, and it didn't catch. So then he had the bright idea to pour gasoline on it. And if you pour gasoline or any kind of lighter fluid or fire starter on something that's already hot and it starts to evaporate but doesn't actually catch, as soon as you put fire to that, it is going to explode. It is, and that's what happened. Is he poured the gasoline on, and it started to gasoline has a very, very low vapor point, very, very, very low, very, very low. So it'll evaporate easily, and once it's kind of in the air in an evaporated state, when you light it, it will make a huge fireball. And he got caught up in it. Luckily, no permanent damage. He did have to go to the emergency department though. So do not play with fire, especially if you had any drinks. You will do dumb things.
Try Mabon.
Oh, here we go. A masked Mabon party? And look, it's the same weekend as the other article. They must be prepping for another one tonight.
Dark magic at Caledon. Special investigation. Did you know that here on our very own campus, an occult society might be practicing the dark arts? They've even been known to play Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons. This reporter won't name the group, but have threatened previous investigators with libel lawsuits. I can exclusively report that last Saturday, a Mabon party took place off campus. Sorry. Yeah. Attendees wore masks and drank potions from engraved goblets at midnight. An unknown ritual took place in the basement. This photograph was obtained from an anonymous source, who was eager to convince me that Mabon isn't satanic. It just celebrates the cycle of death and rebirth. And that the rumors of human sacrifices are greatly exaggerated. The source ended the conversation after I asked whether their famed Hall of Secrets contained, as many has speculated, a portal to hell. Yeah, there'd be really no way to take a concealed photo in the 80s unless you were like either a really really rich or you know, CIA or something. There were no digital cameras. Um, they did start to have compact film cameras. But in the 80s you would have had to been an oiler to get one. Um, yeah. And there would have been no like obviously no phone cameras or anything.
This is what we need. I just have to get my hands on a mask, and I could go anywhere. Talk to anyone. Max?
There won't be a party. We need to talk to Vin and shut it down.
Hold on. Think about this. I'll postpart one of my podcasts tonight, then we'll go and ask people about it. They'll spill their guts.
No way. It's too risky.
Risky how?
Sorry, I'm not sure what's going on with my computer.
You're still not telling me something, aren't you? I told the police I was in that basement alone. Now you're stonewalling me?
Just a gut feeling, an anonymous tip. I think we went with gut feeling last time.
Someone anonymously threatened the school. I can't get anyone to take it seriously, and I'm looking into it myself. That's the truth.
I knew there was something. Max, this party is how we find the truth. I'm out of leads. President Teller ignored my requests for a comment. Reggie says I'm crazy. Tonight is my last chance.
Okay. I have a responsibility to try and stop the party. But Abraxas has ways of getting around the authorities, so I don't know how much good it'll do. I know you want answers. I also know that if you go to the Abraxas house tonight, you'll be putting yourself in danger. Again. Promise me you won't do that.
I promise I will try to find the truth and not do anything stupid in the process.
I don't think you're capable of that.
I'm sorry. That's the best I can do.
Stop the Maybon party.
I could rewind and make Loretta forget the party is even happening. But is that a step too far?
I can't remember if we did that last time. I can't remember if we did that last time. Let me think. I'm pretty sure we rewound. Okay, I'm pretty sure we rewound and then we undid it because I thought it'd be more helpful if she knew about the party. So I think we're gonna erase her memory. No, we'll not. We'll not.
I've got to try to stop this Maybon party before it gets out of hand.
Vin's moved up in the world
Director
since his
Vin.
administrative assistant days. I can't believe Vince saddled his hedgehog with his own totally not embarrassing middle name.
Hello. Yes, this is my second playthrough. Hello, hello. Cyan, Thai type. Is it Cyan type? Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Tema. This is our second playthrough. And we're probably not going to finish it today. We're probably going to end relatively soon, and we'll finish it up tomorrow. So we'll probably go another at least another 45 minutes, maybe a little longer than that. And then finish up tomorrow. Why that laugh, Vin? Why do you see me and then hit me with that laugh? Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why.
What the hell? You towed my car?
You mispronounced. Thank you for saving my job, Vin. I owe you several drinks. Owen is furious that the demolition was held up. What do you think would happen if you found out you were there? Why were you there?
What do you know? Something's up with that house.
There is something strange going on. It's centered around the Abraxas house, and I think you know what it is.
Max, I don't have time for your sleuthing. Owen needs my help. The board is asking questions, and there goes my Saturday.
What has he gotten you mixed up in?
Nothing. The Abraxas house was irreparably damaged by the storm.
Didn't look that bad to me.
And Owen's Caledon 2.0 plans hinge on the future site of the Scientific Institute for Caledon. Unfortunately abbreviated, SICK.
Yeah, you could just change that around. Caledon Science Institute.
But he's an ambitious leader. And he's got the backing of the board. So, the house is coming down.
That's illegal. That's dangerous.
Loretta was in
So
the
yeah, I'm
house
trying to make
last
different
night.
choices than I did last time.
Owen's recklessness could have gotten her killed.
Owen fast-tracked a planned demolition. Loretta was creeping around a condemned building in the middle of the night. Who's reckless here?
Both of them.
I don't understand.
They both can be reckless.
You were the president of Abraxas. Doesn't this bother you?
Of course it does. I want to keep Caledon weird. And I want to keep the Abraxas house in all of its haunted glory. But this is happening. All I can do is advocate. For Abraxas, you, and the arts in general, I'm doing my best. Now, are you going to take my word for it? Or are you going to keep asking me questions that I can't answer?
Can I speak to Owen? Stop the Mayborn party?
If you're working today, does that mean Owen is too?
Locked in there all morning. And no, you can't talk to him. I can't even get in there, and I've got 10 urgent messages for him.
If someone wanted to learn more about Abraxas, who should they talk to?
Oh, God. Are you part of Loretta's weird crusade?
I don't mean Abraxas any harm, but I have questions, and I know better than to ask you.
Listen. Don't bother talking to anyone. The secret society has been secretive since the 90s, but it wasn't always that way. All I'm saying.
Vin, you have to cancel the Maybon party.
He did. I told Reggie there wasn't a good backup spot to build a bonfire. It's canceled as of last...
Vin, I need that file
Bro
from the archive
stands
by end
up
of day.
with maximum
Got it
loudness.
right here. Sir, about these messages...
They'll have to wait.
Vin looked like he wanted to chase Owen out of the room. Maybe I can push him over the edge. I should...
Wait, what?
What the hell? You towed my car?
You mispronounced... Thank you for saving my job, Vin. I owe you several drinks.
Wait, why are we back in...
There is something strange going on. It's...
Hold on.
Max, I don't have time for your sleuthing. Owen needs my help.
Loretta, I don't...
Owen will want to hear this.
You need help getting Owen's attention? Loretta is planning to release her podcast
Here we go.
about the demolition tonight. But maybe if Owen gives her the comment she's after, he can reduce the damage.
Holy shit. That will get his attention. And, oh god. Make him supremely angry. Still, thank you.
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, I have to speak with you immediately.
Not now.
It's new information about that podcast.
Fine. Walk with me.
Hooray.
That should buy me enough time to search the office. Normally, I wouldn't suspect Caledon's president of arson. But someone's about to burn down the building he wants to get rid of.
Okay. I like how red they made this room look.
Can I hate something that would make Moses happy? I think I can. Did he lose his key or something? Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly damaged. But I didn't see anything wrong.
Land parcel agreement. 3,000 to 3,200 Fremont Street. Buyer will not demolish the building located at 3180 Fremont Street, hereafter referred to as the Abraxas House, until receiving a signed order of demolition from Lakeport County Court. Said order is contingent upon a visit from a structural engineer scheduled to take place on Monday, September 23. Once the structural engineer, hereinafter referred to as the engineer, confirms that the building is damaged beyond repair, the order of demolition can be resubmitted to the Lakeport County Court. If the engineer's report contradicts demolition, the matter will be referred to the Lakeport Historical Commission for further review. Said provisions have been agreed upon by Caledon University and the Lakeport Historical Commission. See anything around here?
Nice, still logged in. Guess I'm due for a lucky break.
My guys are telling me you're throwing them under the bus to Lakeport PD. Listen, I've got plenty of words for the idiots who didn't check the basement, but who told them that the demolition had been approved? Who assured me to my face that the court documents were on their way and it has to be done tonight? Do you know how much shit I'd be in if the cops had found the explosives? I had to hide them in a dumpster like a freaking mobster. I only took this contract as a favor to Yasmin, but we're done. I told my guys to pull the equipment, find someone else to do their dirty work, and get your fancy team of lawyers ready, assholes. Stan King, New England Wreck Kings.
Owen's trying to seem more likable, so he outsources the job to a chatbot. This fucking guy.
The new AI chat program is ready for your review. I downloaded it to your desktop this morning. As I've said, I have some concerns about using your voice. I know we're attempting to address the unlikable and unrelatable accusations, but even with more boundary conditions, a user could get you to say just about anything. I'm sure you can imagine the potential downside and PR nightmares that would follow. Let me know if you have any feedback for the developer. Vin.
Oh, that doesn't sound like Owen at all.
Are you feeling alright? We'll discuss your previous message after the call with the board. I suggest you get your head on straight before then. Yasmin, I think the real question is, how did you fuck up your relationship with your daughter so badly that she doesn't even answer your calls? Maybe you should stop trying, or maybe I should offer her a professorship. She's clearly the real talent in the family. Owen, I'm getting calls from the demolition company. Stan is furious and threatening to sue. What happened at the Abraxas house last night? Yasmin. Logos. Ooh, what is this cursed logo at the bottom?
Hi, I'm Callie, your Caledon automated assistant. How can I help you today?
Wait. Secrets of the Abraxas Society.
The Abraxas Society was founded in 1962 by Gretchen Kostoff. Originally known as the Caledon Women's Equality League, the group is open to all students in good academic standing.
Was worth a shot.
New prompt?
Instructor Caulfield, your class size and inattention to grading have raised questions as to the efficacy of your course.
Wow, even the robot knows that Owen doesn't respect me.
Dang clanker. What's on Owen's schedule today? Hello?
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan, location Central Quad.
Wait, he was just here.
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan,
Breaking
location
into his own
Central
files?
Quad.
Wait, he was just
email
here.
to Yasmin?
That wasn't Owen just now. Holy shit.
Oh, sorry, I've been muted. I don't know for how long.
Safi. What was she doing in Owen's office?
Hopefully not long.
She asked Vin to get a file for her. She's up to something. Oh no.
Get Vin away from the door.
Max? Are you, like, in there? President Teller's office. Sir?
Vin, I need you to go get me something.
Max? Is that you?
What if we... Can we let him catch us? Okay, no. It won't even let us.
No Vin, no problem. Like I was never even here. You want to play cat and mouse, Safi? Let's play. Safi could be anywhere by now. Knowing her, She probably stuck around to watch me squirm.
I wonder if we can find her.
I need your assurance that our understanding still holds. This isn't just about Abraxas's future, Reggie. It's about yours, too.
Max, hey. I needed to ask you about yesterday's assignment. Do you have a minute? Sorry, President Teller, I really need to understand this whole, a negative space thing.
There's the
Why do I
janitor.
suspect you're not looking to talk photography?
Sorry, I just needed to get out of there.
Are you okay?
It's been a day. Owen's breathing down my neck, up to my ass in angry emails, and now Marlon says I'm acting crazy.
Why would he say that?
Wait, who's Marlon?
When I saw him this morning, he asked if he could borrow something important, and now he's saying he never even saw me. Stoner. He probably just lost it and he doesn't want to admit it. But it's extremely important for reasons that are extremely time sensitive.
What is he talking about? I forgot. Mabon? Need help?
I can help you look for it if you...
No, sorry. I just need to take care of this by myself. It's fine. It's probably a whole stack if I'm down in the basement. I just need to get there early.
So the party is still at the Abraxas house. Good to know. What was that talk with you and Owen about? It sounded intense.
Nothing important. Just ensuring the success of Caledon 2.0. No pressure.
He said the two of you had an understanding?
Understanding? Who really understands anything these days?
This guy.
What does that word even mean, you know?
Reggie, I know there's a lot going on. Just be careful.
I always am. See you around, Max.
That was definitely Reggie. But what about the rest of the quad? When Safi was impersonating Owen, she took a Caledon folder from Vin. That's my tell. Anyone with a Caledon folder could be Safi. I need to check out each one I find.
Okay. There he goes.
The man has absolutely no hold on this guy.
What? Well, that was random.
Hello?
Hey, hippie. Just checking in.
Have you talked to Moses?
Not yet. He was with a student. I'm just sitting outside the planetarium, trying to imagine what it would be like to go to school here. But if I had that kind of money, I'd probably just buy a tour bus.
You are gonna love Moses. I wish I could be there for this meeting of the minds.
I don't. This way, we can jump straight into talking shit about you.
Har. Well, I'm sure he'll have some theories about what's happening with you. He'll probably want to run some tests, too. He can get a little test-happy when it comes to powers and timelines.
On my trip out here, I spent hours wondering what it would be like to see you again. But I never expected mad scientist friend hangout.
What did you expect?
Most often, a slam door in my face.
Really? Why?
Well, you never responded to my text, for starters.
I didn't know it was you. I didn't have your number in this reality. I barely even believed it was you when you showed up in person.
True.
Excuses.
Excuses, yeah.
So what I'm hearing is, even though the school's in danger and reality's a mess, this trip is going better than you expected?
Oh. Damn. I guess it is.
I should get back to the search. I'll text you when I know anything.
See you soon.
I just noticed the owl patch. I always noticed the patch on the front with the little guy running. But I just noticed the airborne owl patch. Is this that same guy that was sitting here before? Alright. That's still the same. Oh, you take a picture of a gnome.
Still no sign of Sophie. I have to keep looking. Is it me, or are there more of these gnomes around than there used to be?
Gnome.
Not a folder to be seen. Good.
Love them together so much. Chloe and Max. Yeah, they are a great pair.
I'll bet Sophie got a real kick out of seeing this.
In a folder. Wait, what's this? Oh.
Of course everyone has the same folder.
Is that Chloe?
And only one of them is Sophie.
Where did they get that picture of her? Chloe and Max? Yeah. Yeah. Always love Chloe and Max. I really love the first Life is Strange game. I've loved all these games. There's a folder.
Sophie was just shapeshifted as Owen. Maybe she didn't have time to change yet. I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, unless you want to help me liaise with the Abraxas Alumni Network, you are. Excuse me.
I can't just push Owen to talk. What if it's the real Owen? I need to rewind and regroup.
Okay.
Save the Abraxas house! Down with President Teller! Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
This won't help. Want to distract Owen?
President Teller's sitting in the quad over there. I'm not sure he can hear you.
I can do something about that. Thanks, lady.
I hope the power of protest is enough to get Owen away from that folder.
Down with President Teller!
I don't mean to interrupt.
Defend the students' right to self-govern! Save the Abraxas
What is it now?
Well, this certainly wasn't pulled from the archives.
Board call.
Must be the real Owen.
Saturday 1 p.m. Last night was an unfortunate, entirely avoidable incident. It was handled quietly, but could have been catastrophic, and demands immediate action. Go over police report. Miscommunications with the demolition team. No better time to demolish the building. Creepy abandoned house will always attract attention. Need to act fast, or it could cave in on the next trespasser. Reminder, we are not trying to close Abraxas, but disbanding is always an option if they keep acting up. Reggie's attempts to get the alumni network on board with the move mixed. Relocation options, not a lot of Victorian mansions for sale. have offered to build new house, but alum being little shits, obstinate. Caladon 2.0, share new architectural plans, show the logo without slogan, ask for thoughts on possible slogans. Yasmin will generate consensus for time to look forward. Don't forget Tom's daughter's birthday next week. Don't yell.
Reggie's gonna deal with it. Did you know he was an economics major before he met you and switched to visual arts? What a shame.
Any university president who behaved like this would be terrible. Why you hate the arts?
You really seem to have it out for the Abraxas Society.
Yes. Out there, I want to get rid of a damaged building and build some much-needed classroom space.
I have nothing against a new science building. But
Loretta Rice is tenacious in her pursuit of rumor and nonsense. All the more reason to demolish the house and move past the rumors once and for all.
Why do you hate the arts?
So you became the president of a liberal arts college, but you hate the arts. What's that about?
Contrary to the graffiti around campus, I'm not a heartless suit. For example, I'm something of a collector of Stieglitz prints.
Exactly what a suit would say.
You know, every millionaire I've ever met has a favorite artist that they love to name drop.
You've met many, have you? At your exhibitions and such? Because you rely on their patronage.
I did, before I came to Caladon, where I can build a career without catering to the richest common denominator. Your plans to expand the campus are receiving a lot of pushback. Have you had any second thoughts?
Of course not. The situation in academia is dire. If we aren't aggressive in securing our future, we won't have one.
If you change Caladon beyond recognition, have you secured its future at all?
A question for philosophers and linguists who, despite my better judgment, still have majors here.
I'll let you get back to it.
Please.
Yeah, this guy is so insufferable. Not sure how and why the board would give him a job here. I mean, obviously, if they wanted to change things,
Sophie knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd choose one of them?
Are we sure we want to do this? What if my husband finds out?
I already told my husband. He was excited until I told him he couldn't watch.
Oh, Max, can you give us a moment? We're discussing some plans.
Okay, so they were talking about doing a presentation together. That makes way more sense than where my mind went. Did I hear that right?
I mean, that doesn't make that much sense. Why would you put it? Why that phrasing is terrible.
Sometimes this sculpture feels like a self-portrait. Not today, though.
Oh. Hold on, before we go over there, you know? Why are we inspecting this gnome? Is there something we can find? Guess not.
These little gnomes are moving around. So cute.
Just want to see if there's anything that we missed the first time. Nope.
Sophie can't have gone far. I need to keep looking. Sophie saw my class. Maybe she'd shapeshift as one of my students to mess with me?
Jug.
Down with President Keller!
Hey, Jeanette.
Oh, hey, Max. Fancy seeing you here.
Photo assignment?
Were you pleased with the photos you took in class?
Definitely. But I wanted to get a few more to choose from. I asked Reggie if he wanted to shoot together, but he said he had some pressing plans. Lame.
Doing some alfresco homework?
Oh, no, it's a personal project.
Okay. Oops.
I'll leave you to it. See you in class.
Max, have you ever... I'm sort of thinking about applying to grad school.
For what?
Oh. I shouldn't have... Never mind.
That's rough.
Wait, Jeanette, I didn't...
It's cool, Max. I'll see you in class.
The thing is, I don't think they have a undergrad program here for photography. I think it's just a class. And you'll have that a lot at liberal arts schools where they'll offer a couple classes in a subject, but they won't have enough to offer an entire program. And Max isn't even, like, she doesn't even have her master's degree or her doctorate.
Save the Abraxas house!
Hey, Jeanette.
Oh, hey, Max. Fancy seeing you here.
I've been meaning to ask you, have you ever considered applying to grad school for photography?
Yes, actually. I wanted to ask you about it, but I figured if you thought it was a good idea, you would have brought it up.
Not everyone goes to grad school. I'm sorry I didn't bring it up. I think we said sorry before. But let's, because Max hasn't gone to grad school.
I only have a GED. You don't need grad school to be a professional photographer, but it's certainly an option.
Oh, right. You're self-taught. I always forget that. Most of the applications require an artist statement, so I've been working on one. Would you mind taking a look?
I'd love to.
Ugh, it sounds really pretentious.
Artist statements are just like that. You're right in the pocket.
First time I got to hold a camera, I was overwhelmed with the desire to capture an image of my mother asleep in a hammock. My aesthetic instincts were so strong that I nearly dropped her Kodak P880 on her face. When my mother woke up, grabbed her camera back, and forbade me from touching it for the rest of the vacation, I learned a valuable lesson. Photography is about permission. We are surveilled, to some degree or another, anytime we set foot on a city street or log onto our devices. We can take pictures of people with our phones, watches, or sunglasses, with or without consent. But to take someone's photograph is very difficult. From simply taking their picture, though it might sound like semantics. To photograph someone is to ask another person if you can treat them as a piece of art, not as a commodity or a consumer. It redefines communication, introduces playfulness and spontaneity, and demands collaboration between the photographer and the subject. In a world beset on all sides by technology, which often has an isolating effect, photography remains a technology that connects us together.
I know it's a long shot, but I really love your class, and some of these programs have financial aid, so...
So what on earth do you have to lose by applying?
Exactly.
Okay, let's meet after class on Tuesday. I'll do my own research on MFA programs, and we can touch base.
That would be amazing.
Hey, don't wait for other people to tell you that you're an artist. You are an artist, whether they see it or not.
Wow. Thanks, Max. I'm so lucky to have you as my mentor.
Don't start crying. Don't start crying. Please tell me Safi isn't with her mother right now. Or being her mother right now.
Max, you're out here. That's great.
That's such a weird interaction, Vin. Catching up with the former boss?
Is this an official graduate program performance review?
Officially? No. Unofficially, I could not be prouder or more honored that Vin is the first Regents Chair grant recipient of my tenure.
I never thought I'd make it to college, let alone business school. Caledon's given me so much. And yet, somehow I managed to give it even more in return.
This grant is set up to foster the next generation of Caledon leadership. There is no one more deserving.
Complaining about the new boss to the old boss?
And to think I used to complain about her. I didn't know how good I had it.
Nor does Owen. Once everything calms down, he'll be able to appreciate everything you're doing for him. Just give him time.
I know how she manipulates people with flattery, but it still works.
Let's see.
Owen has a lot of big plans for the school. How is the board handling it?
The way they handle everything, by clutching their pearls. And they're all rich retirees, so they literally wear pearls.
We do. We have a call scheduled this afternoon to hear some updates about his Caledon 2.0 plans. I'm sure it will be as lively as ever.
If not livelier.
I'll leave you two to catch up.
Enjoy your weekend. The campus is beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, go take your next famous photo. Preferably of me.
You know I always support your work, Maxine, but if you take his portrait before you take mine...
Don't listen to her.
Lamau.
Maybe I can use this photo to get to the folder on the table. Mind if I move that folder? My last shot felt a little cluttered.
Thank you for reminding me. It's yours. That auditing student handed it to me and told me to pass it on if I saw you. Strange girl.
Auditing student?
While we'd love to stay in pose, we really should get ready for the call with the board. Pray for us.
That was fun. Meet me at the Turtle for part 2. XOXO. Safi's just fucking with me now. She's not even here. Safi's been one step ahead of me this whole time. Hopefully now I can get some answers.
It started in December, but lately it's been getting worse. So I came to Max for help. And she told me, I guess you know, that I died. That my memories of what happened to us after high school didn't
So we didn't get
happen.
this dialogue last
At
time.
least, not to her. Basically, I shouldn't be here. By the way, you're doing pretty well with this whole talking to a dead girl thing.
Well, if you're friends with Max long enough, you get used to it. But I have many, many, many questions.
Do you know what it means? The visions, the different realities smashed together?
I have some, I want to say theories, but they're closer to fears at this point. Give me a minute. Max told me you're into astronomy. You want to take a look around? There's an image I captured upstairs that could be a new celestial object. Or it's just a speck of dust. Either way, you can help me name it.
Seriously? You're on.
All right, Moses. Let's see if you're as nerdy as Max says you are.
Update, I was wrong. There are more stairs. Okay, I'm in. Holy shit, this place is expensive looking. Moses? Murphy, right? That's him. He's expecting you. Why do you make it sound so sinister? When I walk in, will he be like, hello, Chloe. I've been expecting you. Moses doesn't have a sinister bone in his body. I have a bunch of sinister bones in my body. They're in my left hand, because I'm left-handed. Sinister is left-handed in Latin. You and Moses are gonna love each other. Okay, we might read these. After hundreds of miles, thousands of questions, and countless times playing every scenario out in my head, it happened. I met up with Max. And it wasn't a moment too soon. For all my worrying, it turned out that Max was the one in trouble, and I got to save her ass. Sure, I got into some beef with that loudmouth local, an overly enthusiastic bouncer along the way. I guess I'm banned from the university now. Not exactly the best first impression. It was almost too perfect. How I swept in at this creepy house she was breaking into and whisked her away before the cops came. But man, the way she looked at me in the truck, after we got back, before I crashed out. It was like she was staring at a ghost. It was probably just a shock, but maybe it had something to do with those horrible visions. I heard her rummaging around downstairs. I guess I better go. I don't think this conversation will be anything like the thousands I've been prepping in my head. Maybe that's for the better. Find a name for Moses?
Maybe Moses would let me print something for Max's birthday.
This is the coolest kettle in the history of heating liquids.
It is a pretty cool kettle.
I'm not big on the magical schoolgirl thing, but she gets badass points for that eye patch. If I wanted to make Moses' day, I could ask for his anime recommendations. Is this an art room or a physics lab? Moses seems to know how to blend the two with expertise. So many post-its. I've got to take this guy outside some night and ask him questions. Whoa. I'll bet you could see light years with this baby.
How do they get it out of... I guess... Can they drop this down?
I wish my job would let me keep a nerd den. Max isn't thinking about her birthday right now. All the more reason to get her something. A horticulturalist, too? What can't this guy do? Moses needs a name for this dot. I should help him out.
Let's see. Wait, what name did we select? Or do we get a choice? Your titties, Dawn, Space Pimple. I think we did your titties last time. We'll do Space Pimple. Movies?
Some of Max's favorites are in here. It's good that she found a new movie buddy.
Maya Okoda's work went unappreciated in her lifetime, but it's finally getting the recognition it deserves. This collection is a reproduction of her published chapbook and includes 9 short stories from a brilliant memoirist whose life was tragically cut short. Away Home, Stories by Maya Okada.
Did he paint this himself? Why'd he stop?
Oh.
A pet iguana? Dude, this office has everything. Wow. You process quickly.
I'm just laying it all out. We'll see if anything emerges.
So, Professor, have you solved me yet?
Not in the slightest. But I do have some follow-up questions. I'm sure you do too. Why don't you start?
Who's Maya? 3D printer?
I know we have a metaphysical mystery to solve, but can I use your 3D printer?
What for?
It's Max's birthday. She's being so brave about this whole save the school thing, but I think she needs some encouragement. Your anime wall gave me an idea.
Say no more. You have to text me when you give it to her. She's gonna love it.
You got it. I don't mean to snoop, but who's Maya Okada?
She was a friend of Safi's. They were really close until Maya's suicide.
Kamini Rider? Hello, hello. Welcome in. Thank you for the alert. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. We are going to be streaming more tomorrow. So I usually don't stream on, well, Saturday is kind of a random day for me. But we are going to finish this up tomorrow.
That's what started all the craziness last year. Safi blamed several people for Maya's death, and she used her powers to get revenge.
Well, it's great that you bought her book.
And I wasn't the only one. Maya's work has been getting more attention in the last year. I'm sure Safi's delighted.
Give it to me straight, Doc. I'm ready.
I'd like to hear more about your visions. You said they started in December?
Yeah. And they weren't even visions at first. Just weird daydreams. Of a storm, or a path, or... But they just kept coming. Then I started thinking about them, even when I didn't want to think about them. And that moment in the green room a few days ago...
It was real. I was trapped.
I don't think it was a vision. I think some part of me really went somewhere.
Okay. What were you doing in the green room before it started?
Looking in a mirror. That place was a grimy dump. Usually my favorite kind of bar. But for some reason, I started thinking about tornadoes. When Max and I were in high school, there was this crazy week where Max thought a tornado was going to destroy the school. No, sorry, that did happen. But it also didn't happen? What's happening right now?
A paradox.
Let's start with what happened 10 years ago. A storm threatened your town, and Max was forced to make a choice. She let you die, averted the storm, and saved Arcadia Bay.
But I'm here.
Yes. Somehow, the storm didn't destroy the town, and you didn't die. Which doesn't make any sense, except... A year ago, a storm threatened the school and the town. And Max made another choice. Or rather, she refused to choose between Safi and Caledon. Somehow she saved Safi and the school. And however she tied those realities together, it appears...
She tied up some loose ends while she was at it. She brought me and Arcadia Bay back together? With Safi and all the rest?
Yes. Somehow. Your vision started when you remembered the tornado. The thing that couldn't have happened, but did. A paradox. Your life and experiences are coexisting along an entirely different reality. And that's not sustainable. Maybe when you encounter a paradox, you come unfixed somehow, but that would mean even us talking about it directly could... Oh no.
What have you done, Moses?
Chloe, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, stay calm and tell me what you see.
It's always the same path. It ends in this outcropping with a couple of benches. Like a viewpoint.
The Overlook. That's where Safi died.
Text message from Safi. I like the view from the real Overlook just fine. But this, I could stare at it forever. Tell me about it. Oh, Safi dead, Safi alive. Tell me about it. I've been all over the country, but nothing beats this view. Dead Chloe. What the hell? Safi, are you here? Alive Safi. Oh, hey. Nice to meet you, Chloe. Sorry, forgot to say that last night. Alive Safi. What is happening? Alive Safi. Wow, it looks like the whole gang is here. Dead Chloe. What are you doing here? Dead Safi. Being dead, mostly. At least some of me is. Alive Safi. She's right. The rest of reality was decided by Max, but this place contains the full truth of what happened to us. It remembers. I like coming back here and sitting on the bench, just to remind myself. Dead Chloe. I don't think you should, hang out on Purgatory Bench. This place is dangerous. Dead Safi. I mean, sure, but what's the worst that could happen? Dead Chloe. For fuck's sake, death. Chloe, grow up. We're already dead. True. Whoa, this place again? Ugh. This girl again. What is this? How do I unsubscribe? What the hell? Why is my name Dead Chloe? Huh. E.E. Cummings. Find the caps lock. Are you all on the same path? Did you meet at the top? Where am I? Oh great, there's two of her. We just...
But there's a lighthouse, too. Like
Oh.
the one from Arcadia Bay.
I don't think I ever came back here before. I don't think, yeah, it's gonna be locked. Blackwell Academy. Ooh.
There's a sign. It's for Caledon. And my old high school?
So this place pulls attributes from both towns. Hence the lighthouse.
The sky is wild. Lots of auroras and shit.
So it's nighttime?
She called off the search, stopped looking for herself.
Huh?
Missing, they said. Then, lost. Going, she replied. Then, gone.
What's happened?
There's always something weird when I get to the top of the path.
I think I missed some dialogue.
Dead. Safi alive. A turbocharged lighthouse beam.
Okay. As far as we know, nothing in this space is real or can hurt you.
As far as we know, huh? Safi practically lives here now.
Left mostly trees, right weird voices, sounds of someone crying, the overlook and the lighthouse. Some crazy tableau. There is a lot to learn here if you're willing to explore and watch yourself die repeatedly. I finally know the truth. Can't wait to see what Max has to say about it. I've been everywhere. Well, almost everywhere. The lighthouse door is shut. What do you think is in there? Chloe?
The, ground turned to my high school bathroom.
Interesting. Does that place hold any special meaning?
Yeah, I was killed there.
Sure. It's where I died. Okay, Max is pointing a gun at Safi, and there are a lot of photos.
Photos of what?
No. Shit. I saw Max. She had a gun, and it always ends a little differently, but I died. That's what I've been seeing. Me dying. Max killing me.
You said there were photos. What happened after that?
The lighthouse beam turned on, and... What's wrong?
Chloe, you vanished. Disappeared for about 3 seconds. Before you came crashing back into the cabinet.
What? Where did I go?
I don't know. I think maybe that place takes you back to the moment where Max made her choice. About Safi. About you. Max stitched these realities together, but if you keep going back there, picking at the stitches, it could all unravel.
What do I do?
I saw some of Safi's thoughts and memories. We're stuck in that place together.
Makes sense. Safi is aware of the dual realities, and she's suddenly back on campus.
Oh, Chloe, I'm sorry every time
Maybe
I see
she's
it.
looking for the same answers you are.
She seems depressed.
Well, you and she are trapped inside your own deaths. Emotionally, I can't imagine what that is doing to the both of you.
Arcadia Bay was brought back to life. Why aren't they stuck in that place too? My mom hasn't told me about any weird visions.
Have you told her about your visions? My point is, we don't know what's happening in Arcadia Bay. We can conjecture, but my focus is on helping you.
What do I do?
So what do I do? How do I make sure I don't think about, you know?
Well, distractions seem to help. Your job. Loud music, lots of people, probably kept you safer. But now that you're aware of it, and what it means, we might have just accelerated whatever is happening. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. So I'm doomed?
So it's just a matter of time? Until I don't come back?
At this point, there's a lot we don't know. But that's what the evidence suggests. We won't risk any more explorations into the Overlight. That's what we're calling it now, by the way.
The Overlight.
I'll do some brainstorming. Maybe research mental techniques for...
Don't bother. You've got to focus on the fire.
But we need a plan. Your visions are growing in intensity, and that place is dangerous. If you spend more time there, you could undo the merge. You could revert back to your own death.
I'm serious. It's okay. Why should I get to cheat death? It's not like I deserve it more than my dad. Or Rachel. Max saved me in the bathroom. But she couldn't make it stick. The time she bought me, it's enough. More than I deserve.
Sad.
What do you mean? Of course you deserve to exist.
Not according to reality, or the universe, or
Whoa,
whatever
Takashi.
keeps trying to make me dead.
Takashi Wolf cheered X 400 to not.
Thank you for the 400 bits. Appreciate. Hope you're having a lovely Hopefully you're having a lovely Saturday. Welcome, welcome. We are actually probably going to end soon. We're probably going to end soon, but we will be back with some more Life is Strange tomorrow, and we're going to finish it up. This is our second run through, so we're just kind of making different choices than we made the first time. Yep. But welcome, welcome. Thank you again for the bits.
Max has done everything she could for me. She always has. The least I can do
Reunion
is be there for her now.
Yes, this is the newest one. This came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago. We're about to end, so it doesn't matter terribly. But yeah, if you're gonna play this, feel free to mute the tab, or check out another stream if you want to play this. Yeah, but this just came out. It's really, really good. Would highly recommend. If you haven't played Life is Strange 1 and Life is Strange Double Exposure, I'd suggest playing both of those before playing Reunion.
So,
give me the lore. What happened? There is a lot. There is a lot. We can definitely do a lore dump, but I will be ending soon. So if you pop back in tomorrow, if you're able to pop back in tomorrow, I will for sure do that.
On to the good stuff. Who do we think is planning to start a fire?
Or we can do it now. It's fine.
And why is this tweed dildo up there?
We can do it now. Hold on.
Lucas Colmenero is a former Caledon professor. He's been stirring up animosity between Caledon and Lakeport.
If he hates Caledon, you and Max won't be able to get much out of him. Max may have gone full Ivory Tower, but bars are still my scene. I'll head back there right now to chat with him and his protest
No
buddies.
time for your stream.
Maybe
it's
I
all
can
good.
learn more about their plans.
It's all good.